as is pretty typical for any spring season, we've had a lot of ups and downs throughout this spring, but it seems like this spring has been pretty dramatic if you remember back to the beginning of May when we had snow all the way down to the valley floors. So when we talk about a wet, wild and windy Memorial Day weekend, at least we don't have valley snow in the forecast. I suppose we can count our blessings there. Hottest day of the year so far when we made it up to 88 in Boise. That was last Thursday. And then yesterday chopped the temperatures down by 10 degrees. Today we'll chop them down by another 10 degrees. For tomorrow and into Memorial Day, chopping it down by at least another 10 degrees. So as we're looking at the forecast for Sunday and Monday, we're talking more than 30 degrees cooler than where we were last Thursday when we were breaking out the backyard pools. We were making plans to head to Roaring Springs and then on the brakes, hold up and change the plans just a little bit for the weekend ahead. The showers and thunderstorms that moved through last night continue to fall over southern Idaho throughout the Magic Valley. This will continue to move to the east as we head through the rest of this morning. And we will have some dry times, as I've mentioned before, but I'll say it again. I think today is the nicest day of the 3-day weekend as we see this low pressure really deepen over the region. It'll drag in that colder air. It'll take our snow levels as low as 4,500 feet, though most of that accumulating snow will remain quite high, so above 6,500 feet, but still, any campers, anyone spending some time in the mountain valleys through this holiday weekend, you may see some Memorial Day holiday snow. Current temperature is 51 in Boise as well as Mountain Home, 54 in Ontario, 43 in McCall and Stanley, 50 degrees through the Magic Valley. And again, warming eventually into the 60s today because we will break apart the cloud cover for a little bit of sunshine. We're already seeing some proof of that this morning. So here's where the showers are currently down through Glens Ferry, just south of the I-84 corridor, moving in through the Magic Valley. This is some heavier rain here over the Owyhee Mountains, but you can see that backside of it drying out already through Jordan Valley. And we have a mainly dry day ahead of us with a little bit of sunshine peeking through before we see some more thunderstorm development later on this afternoon and into the early evening hours. So this is kind of how the timeline shakes out for the day today. If you need to get that backyard grill out in, the bike ride, you want to do a little bit of camping, today is the best day to do it. Rising into the 60s for valley locations, and then again right around supper time is when we start to see that chance for showers and thunderstorms filling back into the region. So another look at the timeline here, futurecast clock on the top of the screen here. We do see some intermittent spotty showers over the mountain locations throughout the better part of the day, but dry times for the valley locations until we hit again 6, 7 o'clock tonight. Some isolated thunderstorms, some scattered showers moving back through, and that continues through the rest of the evening. We will see the showers filling back in throughout the day on Sunday. Snow levels dropping as that cooler air is moving back in. You can see some snow showing up here throughout the central mountains and even into the west central mountains. And that all continues into Monday as well. There will be wet times, there will be windy times, and our temperatures are certainly much cooler than seasonal averages. So maybe about 1/10 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch of rain on the way for valley locations through this 24-hour period. So today, then we add another 1/4 of an inch into Sunday, and quite possibly yet another 1/4 of an inch into Monday. So looking at some very wet weather through this 3-day period. Magic Valley forecast today, mid-60s on the board, some wet weather moving through, partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies with some intermittent showers for our mountain locations. It won't be a washout today. There will be dry times, but there also will be some wet times down into the lower Treasure Valley, waiting until afternoon and evening to fill back in with scattered showers and the potential for some thunderstorms as well. There could be some gusty wind along with those thunderstorms, but I think the real wind will kick in and be very noticeable through Sunday into Monday. How about these highs for tomorrow? That's about where our current temperatures are right now. And as I mentioned before, here's the wind forecast for tomorrow. And I think this holds out for Monday as well. So kind of cool, kind of windy, kind of raw. Unfortunate, the timing of it on this unofficial beginning of summer 3-day weekend. But there you have it. It's always a toss-up when it comes to weather in Idaho, and especially on an important camping, grilling, cookout kind of weekend.
For sure. Well, you said today was going to be the warmer day, so maybe we could do our barbecues today.
I think today is the perfect day for that, yes.
Yeah, well, thank you so much, Bree.